colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Redwoods of Rio de Janeiro. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Nifty move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Play action. Stroud now. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On the ground, here's the 4th round pick from April's draft. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give up the middle. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Okay.
Stroud sets up the play action. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
And some room to maneuver. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Got ready.
First down, Dolphins.
Ready. Johnny Ryan. Ready.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Hey, check, contact, check, contact. Ready,
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70, 7, touch, go.
Back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80.
They'll set up a throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
That's crazy. You can't just flick it out to the fullback. So dumb. Just takes no skill on defense to do what he just did on game chat.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on 3rd down.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. That's complete to DK.
You gotta be kidding. Make the tackle, dude. You're literally right there. I don't understand that.
It's a 9-yard gain.
Christian Harris is all over it. Make the tackle. He just ran right by it.
Short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team.
I mean, that's a decent play call, but should be making the play.
You keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top.
Yeah.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno. Hey, uno.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Look the hot. 18. 11.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's to the tight end Helm. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And on now is the punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Pulled in at the 24. A terrific return there.
The 99 juke move for the kid.
And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position.
All right.
1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Dolphins 7, Redwoods nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So, Keith, it's nice having all my starting DBs on kickoff coverage. You got Bolden, Fitzpatrick, maybe everyone except for Davis. Hampton, hitters. Christian Harris, Asante. All the linebackers. I'm not going to fall for it, but...
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they...
Dude, no way he even threw that. Come on, Rockman, you're crazy for that.
Not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Better call timeout, son.
Coming up here looking for 3
What are you
yards to
doing?
pick up the first. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Hey, uno more. 18, pasar.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Halfback draw, come on, dude. Or motion punch, that ain't it.
And they'll send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
Don't fake it. Good.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Good return, good tackle.
Punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those
Who's hurt? Paul?
Incredible when they do.
With the rookie fucking ball.
You saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Warrior step, Nike, 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
It's my left tackle that got hit.
No additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll go on the ground. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Yo, come on. Why didn't he react? Come on, Belling.
Receiver there already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one.
I'm throwing that to the right, and he should react. Turn around for a sec, though.
I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Rig alert, Rig 70, stop Cougar 19. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 3rd rushing
Let those blockers work for you.
And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Minka. It's all you kick it down the middle, it's automatic return to the left. I don't know about that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw, here's Stroud. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
18. Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right.
Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Short. Let's go. What a fucking tackle. Yeah, you gotta fake that if you want to go for it, my guy. You gotta fake it, dude. Are you trying to challenge?
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Well, they bring their punter out there now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one, because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Here we go. Set. 1970. 60 Eagles. 60
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Hurt. Hurt 19. Cowboy 80. Check. Hurt. Hurt.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll be hit as he releases.
Well, circle would have been open, but nothing wrong with the result of that play.
So far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem.
His user way overran that, so
kind
of like this.
And forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Good tackle, 23, whoever you are.
Take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down.
Winston? I don't know if he's eligible for sub, is he? Might be.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
Yes.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Might be that
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send
2,
this
3,
one
6
away.
time. Let's not make that a habit now, kid. You're not returning?
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores.
Yeah.
You've got nothing
No
offensively,
chance.
Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not.
Oh, Miko.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. It's taken to the 26.
Good tackle. Thought that guy would block him.
60 yards, 6-0. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Good run.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Come on. That Cowboy 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd and 6.
Come on, brother. Catch the ball.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check. 60 boxes, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cut it. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Now a first carry
Damn.
for the fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Buffalo, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
2nd and 11. Throw left side.
Good hit.
That's Rodriguez. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Damn, Velling wasn't even my read there. I wanted to throw the slant. Why are you motioning your guys all around right when I'm snapping the ball? Don't do that.
Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Man, Walker just does nothing. Crazy.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A short throw taken in by Conquo. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This offense.
Dude, why are we pressing? I don't understand what's up with this press coverage.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Yo, what?
He's got his man on the out route.
It's covered 3 sky and they're pressing. I don't get it.
As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
On the quick. Buggy. 18. What's that? Out to the right. Out to the right.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
Stroud looking to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. And he will be taken down here, and that's certainly not.
All right, last time I had this big a halftime lead, 31-0.
but it's
I
going
got
to
shut
wind up
out
costing
in
him
the second
yardage.
half. Lost 35-0. Getting the ball after half, too. No. He got the ball after half, and I held him. Goal line stand. And then threw a dubious interception.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets
Alright,
started.
I don't want this guy returning, frankly.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Back to 60. Shut up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Wow.
In trouble, and he's taken
That
down.
counts as a sack?
It's
I
Jeffrey
kind of
Simmons
disagree.
that time who got in to record the sack.
Fine, though.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4.
Just hand the ball off.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game.
Let's go.
This, racing to the end zone. They're on their way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here.
Fellas, talk your shit, bro. Let's go. Ah!
Point after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. A nice little juke. And good
return.
field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to flip that out to the flat.
Yo, come on. No way he breaks that tackle. He juked right into a big-ass hip stick.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, I'm about to lurk that. I'm about to lurk that. Oh, Rockman, come on.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Stroud off the play fake. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
Obviously, you can go for this if you feel so inclined.
Those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Why Tony?
Stroud and company going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down the left side.
Sorry, Rockman. Way too aggressive with that defense.
Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
I don't understand how in his dev game, KJ Bolden didn't have a single tackle, and he's got 6 on kickoffs today.
Back out there at the line, ready for
That's what I want to know.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single.
Damn, I should have lurked that. Please don't go no huddle, dude. Thank you. 38-0. I think this one's actually over.
Certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be
good catch, Barry and Brown. Oh, you're going no huddle. Come on. Don't do it.
But they're on the move. 1st and 10. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Come on, you got a linebacker on him because you're in no huddle, loser. Come on, man, fucking with my fucking defensive shutout. Bum.
Extra point right down the middle. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to
See how aggressive he's going to be on defense again.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come back, team. Ready? Let's go. 60 by Buffalo 18. Hey, I got him, man. I got him. Go.
Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design,
a little bubbles on the bottom.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least.
So aggressive on defense, dude. Look at where are your safeties? You don't have any. Why are you jumping offside? Come on, bro. Oh my gosh, this defense, dude, you're gonna get burned. Like you did like that. Like you did like that. Where's your user, dog? Where's your user? Getting fucking split. Getting split.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll set up to throw.
What are you doing with your user, bro? Come on.
A great play there. 34 yards. And the Dolphins get
Boca blitz. Just called 2-man up deep, straight outside. Use her one of those safeties. Don't call Boca blitz.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Boca blitz has never worked for anybody other than maybe Mark.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Leaves a huge hole on that blitzing side. You want to adjust to clog it up, then the whole defense is fucked up.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So let me know when you want to start chewing clock.
The offense now at the line.
Well, fourth quarter we got is 2 o'clock.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And I get the slot. Let's go. Rockman, I'm farming stats, dude. Play some offense or some defense or do something better, please.
That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stroud. In trouble here, and down he goes.
Please punt. Don't go for this. Thank you. We'll start chewing clock. My goodness. This is demolition.
The drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I have to take this to the crib.
On the 25. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 43-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set.
Still with this defense, dude, this might be a touchdown. I'm sorry.
Rolling right now, Charles. They've scored 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing.
Really going storm brave, dude. Just play some normal defense, and I fucking won't fucking run it up on you.
Bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now he'll tuck this in.
Oh, Prather's gone. I should have just thrown it instead of rolling out.
It's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here we go. Set 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
Come on, Rockman. No huddle. Really?
Staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw.
Oh, why did I switch? Yeah, let's go. I'm on the D lineman. I shouldn't be able to switch.
Into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get
Was on that one.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Are you faking it? No.
So they're forced to punt on.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get a return going.
They'll look to set up his blockers.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Damn.
End of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Alright, we're about to put some backups in. This game's
The
blouses.
Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Dude,
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen
wow.
again right here. They got to get
Dude,
going.
can you quit fucking selling out for the run?
Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Calling no gain
Make
on the
me
play.
fucking
That'll be
throw the
second
ball
and out.
against you? Golly, dude.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
And he drops that? You gotta be kidding. That is such BS. Stop selling out, bro. Pissing me off.
And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Wow.
And he'll get
Annoying.
this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles.
Minka, oh, it's a pick.
Sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start
Crazy that he's
from
still throwing the
deep
ball.
in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside.
Wow.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10.
No! Warrior 70. Here we go. Go!
They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try and sneak it here. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal in the game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Dolphins add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Able to slither by. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Play action. Stroud now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
18, what's that?
Stroud to throw it. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Stroud going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
18, what's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. And he comes back with one complete. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
I'm going to let this dude go no huddle and get a fucking touchdown there. Not into that.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th
He's on who
down.
here?
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this
Alright, let's
plays
try a
out.
little switch stick. Yo, where are you going? Yeah, come back. Come back.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Rockman, what are you doing, dude? What are you trying to do there? I seriously don't understand.
On 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
4th and inches, dude. Just run the ball.
Start the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example.
Van Sumerin, let's go.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
60 Eagles, 6.
And nowhere to run on the
NFC East, yeah, big ballers in the East, let's go.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, praise
Who's 22? Waymon Jordan? Alright, get your first career carry. Look at this defense still.
How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around.
You're a bozo, dude.
Slow them down on that run. Can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Should have just thrown the ball.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And he uncorks a
Said I'll
beauty
just
best
punt
of the
it
day.
fucking 90 yards. You're a loser.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way.
Alright, let me farm some more defensive stats. Thanks. Making this game drag out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then you try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now a 2nd and 2. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Some goofy ass shit.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline.
Why is Minka in there? He's supposed to be out.
More yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Now Stroud.
Get him. Oh.
As he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
Smith Snowden, what a tackle.
Gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Stroud completes this out wide. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let the hot, let the hot. Buggy. Hey, south. Good.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, you're a pussy.
Touchdown. Too little, too late.
Damn, couldn't get any pressure there?
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our
Annoying.
fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Let's take this to the crib.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
66.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run this one right up the gut. But he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down?
Hey, south.
Off the play fake. Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Now the try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Ooh, what a move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward. Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud working out of the gun. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
18. What's that?
Again, it's Stroud. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Today. Look the hot. Look the hot.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. That's complete to DK. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Dolphins, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Rio, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.